Hey traders, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, I'm going to show you two examples of morning gap trades from this morning that worked out picture perfect. Before I do that, let's discuss exactly what this gap trading strategy is all about. As day traders, we need opportunity. We need stocks that are moving to find the opportunity that will pay us and put profit in our pocket. Stocks that are moving at the opening bell create opportunity, but the real opportunity is found for traders that can identify the specific price levels where these stocks will first be drawn to like a magnet and then have a price reaction from in the other direction. In layman's terms, stocks that are on the move, you want to learn where the highest probability support area is so that you can take advantage of it by buying at the lows and selling at the highs. That's the name of the game, folks. So what I do with this gap trading strategy is I narrow down exactly the steps that need to be taken in order to A, find the stocks that qualify for this morning gap trading strategy, and B, C, D, and E, narrow down the ones that work best with this strategy, and in the course, traders learn what that criteria is. For example, what type of volume on these stocks are required? How much of a gap higher or lower is required to qualify? How do you trade them effectively? How much of a stop loss limitation do we need to have? What does a profit target look like? How do you squeeze the most profit possible out of these stocks? How do you turn some of these trades into risk-free, emotionless trades? And here's the Holy Grail, folks. The Holy Grail is, how do you actually identify and calculate the specific price level where these stocks will first be drawn to like a magnet and then have a price reaction from in the other direction? You're seeing a sneak peek of one of them now on the screen, Big Lots. We're going to get back to that in a moment. First, I want to go over the other thing I do, which is give traders an opportunity to get my gap trade sent to them each and every morning at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the opening bell even rings. Now this morning, we had 4 potential gap trades on the board. Keep in mind, it's the Friday leading into a 3-day holiday weekend here in the US, so trading is expected to be relatively light. However, we did come up with 4 opportunities. Remember, these are stocks that are on the move and also qualify for our morning gap trading strategy within our criteria. And as a pleasant surprise, 2 of these stocks hit our price targets and worked out very nicely. What I want to do is go over the specific stocks and then go over the charts and show you exactly what happened and how you can take advantage of this gap trading strategy. The first stock was Big Lots. I say gap lower, support levels are $41.61, and then I gave 2 secondary levels. The important thing to note about these is that these are separate and independent support levels from one another. So there are many times where we actually get more than one trade on the same stock at multiple support levels given out or figured out for themselves by traders that have taken the course. Keep in mind, any number that you see on the screen, any trader that has taken the course is able to calculate on their own. And then you'll see a stop and profit target is about 35 to 65 cents. These are minimum profit targets, and we'll get more specific about that when we go back to the charts. The second stock that hit its price objective today was ZUO, gap lower. Support levels are $27.53, and then I gave a secondary level below that. Stop and profit target is about 25 to 45 cents. Again, keep in mind, these are minimums. We're back on the chart of Big Lots, and I brought up an hourly chart or a 60-minute chart just to show you the magnitude of what happened. The stock closed yesterday all the way up at $47.86. The stock was getting hit pretty good at the open. It was getting taken out behind the woodshed. And here we're back on a 10-minute chart. Let me just give you the setup. So Big Lots either has earnings or comes out with some other news-related item that causes the stock to move. That's the setup that happens either after the market closes yesterday or first thing this morning before the market is about to open. So the stock's on the move, therefore it's quote-unquote in play. If we can use our tools, the tools that are found and taught in the course at lazygaptrader.com, if we can use those tools to find and calculate a specific price level where this stock will stop falling, find support, and reverse, that's what day traders are after. That's how we put money in our pockets. So just like you saw in the email that went out to traders at 9 o'clock in the morning, the same price level can be found by traders that have taken the course at Lazy Gap Trader. We identify a level of $41.61. If the stock reaches this level, we're willing buyers at that support. We know where the stop is. We know if the trade's not going to work. We know where we're wrong. And if we're right, we get rewarded. And here's what happened. The stock spikes through 41.61 by a little bit, stays within the stop loss limitation, takes off to the upside from entry up $3.09 or 7.4% all the way up to a high of $44.70 in, get this, 13 minutes. That's a home run trade beyond expectations. Fantastic trade, a Friday leading into a 3-day holiday weekend. But wait, there's more. Remember, the second stock on the email that went out this morning was ZUO. The stock closed yesterday all the way up at $34.02. Same routine. Pre-market, the stock is getting absolutely hammered, taken out behind the woodshed, down almost 20%. What do? We come up with a number of $27.53. What was the low today? $27.53 on the button. The stock hits the number and takes off to the upside. Here's a 1-minute chart, just real quick, to show you how fast this happens sometimes. Here's the low at 9:36 a.m. Here's the high, which happens to be 28.99, which is at 9:41 a.m. So this entire trade happens in 5 minutes. What happened in 5 minutes? On a $27 stock, we nail the dead low to the penny. It rips higher by $1.46 or 5% in 5 minutes. Now, these type of reactions don't happen on every trade, and they certainly don't happen every day. But what's important to realize is they do happen, and you can learn something extremely valuable that you can use each and every day for the rest of your trading career. Here's what I'll say, folks. When you learn the why behind this strategy, why it works, you begin to understand the importance that certain numbers have for certain stocks. Once you understand that, you develop a certain expectation of what's likely to happen at those numbers. That gives you a certain confidence when entering trades. You've already removed the majority of the guesswork by understanding why certain numbers are important to certain stocks. You remove guesswork and add back in confidence, and you change your trading for good. You can't go wrong by learning this strategy. It can only help you. I'm David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks.